minutes.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're
everybody,
going up.
and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Nottingham with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. He's given the time to pick a pass. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Camavinga to Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And it's been taken short. Messi stood his ground strongly. That is lovely. Akanji. Nottingham yet to have an attempt on goal. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that has not got... Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He is through here. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. Played out wide. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga crosses it in. Mendes tries to clear. He's found a way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Camavinga. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Messi. Kane. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Space for him to turn and look. And this is... And a chance! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Camavinga. Out towards the flank. Guardiola is onto this, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
really nicely played. Ronaldo is flagged offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, good spread. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Kane. Nuno Mendes. Jimenez. And it's Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Jimenez. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And that's a throw-in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Quarter of an hour into the second half. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Goulet. And still, we await the first breakthrough. That is good progress on the left. Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. And the keeper beats it away. Camavinga with the clearance. Nottingham have reclaimed it.
Fenerbahce are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. He shifted it to the flank. And that's an excellent interception.
Nottingham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's in a good position here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. It's Camavinga. Shot at goal! Messi. And this is... And he shoots! And it's there! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Number 11.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Lionel Messi.
Fenerbahce are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Kane. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Camavinga. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's straight offside. Fenerbahce making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that pass isn't the best. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly...
Let us hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in a Your love is so beautiful, like a star. Every day you give me life. You're all the colors, all the colors in you. Yeah. Darkest night, love is sheer, love is sheer. Let it just be hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Dancing in the colors.
Nottingham are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too...
And the shot! Goal! Monaco! And we have liftoff! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nottingham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold. Totti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Totti. Totti! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Le numéro 10. Totti.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nottingham have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. It'll be a throw-in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Totti. Totti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely spread. Kane.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kane has given away a free kick.
Nottingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he cuts out the supply. Gyökeres is having a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Nottingham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Nottingham are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Donnarumma must save this. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
But pour l'équipe de l'AS Monaco. Après 21 minutes
A
de
case
jeu.
now of complete
Le
control.
numéro 14.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Valverde has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be...
He's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Monaco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And we have our very first corner. Pato! Musiala gets flagged offside. Pato proves just a little bit too strong. Plays it in low. Can he finish? And it's in! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Great vision. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Kane. Kane powering forward here. Now it's Valverde. Driven in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gyökeres.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's found... Oh, he's on his own! Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ronaldinho going forward. Kane. Nottingham do have a chance to counter here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that is out of play. And that has left him in a heap. Gyökeres with a reputation for taking on any shot. And here's Messi. Toure does well to get it back. Oh, the defence... That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Silvestre. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Valverde. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's going right the way across.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Nottingham are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire du monospace bleu.
So critical to speed, less critically. I see no truth as mythical. No, vast unreachable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta fix some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is a miracle. In every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Lost your mother.
Nottingham are all smiles coming into this game.
Hello, everybody,
They've already
and
secured their
welcome to
ticket to the
today's
promised
match.
land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Teller gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's so quick over the first few yards, Peter. He can slip in behind the defence before they know what's hit them. So I'd be expecting him to find those little pockets of...
Oh no, what has happened here? It's Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pass somewhat off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kane.
That's going in strongly.
Valverde has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Very early stages, Jim, but anything... Oh, they could be caught out here! No, he's not getting past him there. He's got away! Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Foot in. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Kane. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. And it's Teller. Nottingham still without a single shot on target. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Messi. Now Mbappe. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Mbappe. And that's out of reach. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Saka. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane. Oh, this is a terrific run. Teller. Musiala. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde gets on his bike and on the move. McAllister. Spread out to the left. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Floated through. Kertrauda gets over and intercepts. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Spread it left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be 1 minute at a
Mbappe.
time.
Mbappe makes a move down the right. Musiala.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. This is the time you need that pace.
Son Heung-min. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
And we
here.
come to you now with a quick
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well read, nice interception.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a threatening Messi! And a neat finish! It is an explosive start to the second half. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Teller. Space for him to turn and look. Delivered in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. And the ball's gone astray. He's in a great position. He's having a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, again there's no way through. Played out towards the right wing. Nottingham still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Mbappe, aimed at the far side. And it's turned away. Could be danger here. Kane has it in a wide position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw-in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's Teller. Son Heung-min. Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Spread to the right. That's a good foray he's making.
Nottingham really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Trauder, distributed tidily. And it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Akanji gets across to intercept that. Kane. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Teller. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Not where it came from. Nottingham could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Oh, well played, well played.
Nottingham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
2 added minutes has been
Deep
indicated.
into stoppage time. It's a really well-measured ball. Son Heung-min cuts it out. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick announcement. And an
So what do you
exciting
take
one,
away
too.
from
We're
it all,
about to
Jim?
announce
The
today's
type
lottery
of
numbers.
defeat
Please watch
that's
the
hardest
screen
to
if
take,
you have a
Peter.
ticket.
One where you know the game was winnable, yet no matter what you did.
Falling out of that moving car like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school, my teachers hate me. But now I'm in some band, so don't underrate me. I'm patiently impatient, don't like to wait and see.
Nottingham are already in celebration mode.
Hello, everybody,
Free from
and
pressure,
welcome
free
to
from
today's
tension.
match.
All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Camavinga. Now it's Teller. Now it's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Son Heung-min. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Deftly away. Now Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Foot in. Nottingham controlling the possession in this early phase. Camavinga. Kane, and he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Nottingham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kane plays it short. And that's an excellent interception. Selangor are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ambitious ball here. Lang bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they've got a throw. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lang. Now it's Teller, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's been hooked away. Nottingham have got it back and they'll have another go. That's going wide left. Norgard proves too strong. Akanji calmly anticipates. Selangor are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Now it's Kane. Over to the right flank. Crosses it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so... Tries a shot! No, just not quite. Nottingham have their second corner now. Kane goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Kane. Pass is just off target. That's been cut out, well played. That's destined for the flank. Norgard making good progress on the right-hand side. Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the left flank. And here's Kane. It's not an especially good pass, that. Serginho. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. Nottingham have reclaimed it. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Solid.
And now,
very
I'd just
solid,
like to read
actually,
out our
Peter.
fan club
They haven't
members
made
who are
much of an
celebrating their
impression at the
birthdays
other
today.
end. But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Nottingham are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Teller's cross.
Nottingham clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi. Guardiola does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Teller. Oh, super ball. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely spread. Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that is headed for the middle. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Alexander-Arnold venturing down the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Nottingham have their third corner. Serginho gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's played into the area. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And this is Messi. That is great defending, so alert. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Played in by Son Heung-min. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Nottingham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Not the most accurate pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, and another try! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 76 minutes is number 10.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Harry Kane.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Boga coming on here, they need a difference
Substitution
maker.
in progress.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Nottingham restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That is ended up in no man's land. Smith Rowe, and he's had it nicked away. Kane. Swung over. And this is Kane. Kane running with intent.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Donnarumma claims comfortably. It's a good run down the right. And he's hit it long. Boga. That'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kane with the delivery. Oh, important interception.
There will be
Well,
3
it's not the
minutes
best when it
added
comes to
time.
decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Smith Rowe. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
There's the shot!
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
They've played it short. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Hello attendees, this
That's
is
it
a
for tonight's match, so it
children's
just remains for me to thank Jim Begnan
announcement.
alongside me,
A boy
and
in
to
a
wish you
blue
all
hat
a very
kindly make
good
his way
evening.
to the information centre.
Nottingham are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably...
And the shots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Nottingham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Caicedo getting this one clear. It's a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. And it's Teller. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Milik. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Mbappe with the clearance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Teller bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, he's not getting any further than that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Kane. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Danny Olmo. He's got away. Oh, it's come loose. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, hoisted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Teller. Teller making good progress on the right-hand side. Spread to the right. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Milik. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. They've played it short. Nottingham have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Just half an hour in now. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camavinga is onto this. Son Heung-min. Spread it left. Now it's Kane. Kane with the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Kane. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min with the cross. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. That's destined for the flank. Sends it crossfield. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Akanji. Caicedo. Camavinga. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Jimenez. And Akanji. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. And Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's had it taken off him. Kane. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. And here's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Nottingham have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
This is their second corner of the game. Kane goes short. Chance to deliver. Vardiol gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Akanji. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Teller finding himself in space. And this is Kane. Shapes to shoot! Caicedo with the clearance. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Out of play for a throw. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Valverde in with the challenge. That has been slung wide. Kane. That's going across goal. And the ball is out of play. Vardiol.
El asistente a este
Oh, it's
partido
beyond the defence.
tiene 96.026 espectadores.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. He's looking wide. And he's whipped it across. Milik. That's a good ball out wide. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's off and running. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min concedes a free kick for that. Caicedo. Kane. Jimenez. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. There will be a throw-in. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. And Norgard. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's gone searching crossfield. And here's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Corner number 3 coming up. Kane with the short one. This looks promising. Teller's cross. And he was alert to it.
Nottingham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Akanji.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Teller. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Over to the right flank. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pass somewhat off target. And he plays one through. Now it's Milik. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's really nicely played. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Oigan nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
Nottingham are looking to get a flying start here in the long race
Hello,
towards the
everybody,
finish
and
line.
welcome to
This
today's
is a day
match.
for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to go for Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter, because he's a player whose role is maybe a little hard to define because he often seems to have a deeper line position in midfield, but he wants to get forward. He wants to see more action in the opposition box. He wants to try and get on the end of things, and that's where he's trying to take his game at this moment in time.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Serginho powering forward here. Caicedo making good progress. And it's Serginho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe! He's in a great position. Messi! Off the post! Evident relief all round. They dodged a bullet here. Can he get it through? Serginho providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Serginho certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Pass somewhat off target. He's got away. Messi! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Nottingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bentancur. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played out to the left flank.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, important interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kane. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Shoots! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. He's found a way through. And Messi! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Teller ventures forward, knocks it out wide. Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kane. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Could be danger here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Havertz. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's found a way past. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Bentancur. Messi. Caicedo. And it's Bentancur. And Vardiol. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Played out wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Birthdays today.
Arsenal get the second half going. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Havertz. And he's intervened well there. Vardiol. That's going wide left. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi looking to play it into the box. That was travelling. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now it's Kane. He's looking wide. And this is Kane. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. He has found a way through. Havertz. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mbappe makes a move down the right. He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz. Looking to play him in. And it's Messi. Gabriel. Oh, what a mistake! Bentancur. And it's Bentancur. Havertz. Akanji does well to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Spread neatly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Akanji gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Petrauda gets it clear. Chooses to go crossfield. Swings in across. That's a decent clearance. And it's Bentancur. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. There could be trouble here. Kane! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 71 minutes is
Arsenal with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Kane. Caicedo. Caicedo gets a good foot in there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Teller. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Nottingham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's bustling through here, and a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. And he's in on goal. And Messi! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Messi clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Kane. Oh, he's on his own! Havertz shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Bentancur. Looking for the run. Now it's Havertz. He's found the way through. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Havertz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Got nowhere to hide after that one.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Havertz appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Substitution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Now Mbappe. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Tim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited.
Let the beat drop.